I think it's a city that is making decisions about the service it provides to its constituents smarter and better through the use of data, through the use of technology that makes the delivery of services better, but ultimately using those tools to listen to the constituents more closely so that we understand what it is they want and need from us. I think a couple of years ago or 5 years ago, the idea of smart city was still too conceptual for most people to really understand what they were trying to achieve. And now I think they're a lot more focused. So I think the traditional prioritizations that come from elected officials and policies and priorities of kind of the leadership and the organization, those things were always there and they still exist. I think the voice of the customer or the voice of the constituent is getting better and better and getting factored into the way we tailor our services or improve our services going forward. And I think that's the ultimate essence of smart cities, is being able to listen and also being able to use it to respond with improvements to what we give people. That's one of the big challenges, is just the volume that we're getting, right? So I don't think anyone's completely figured it out yet. I think there are still companies, cities, other civic organizations that are figuring out how to build algorithms that help make that data consumable. But we're still at the beginning of that. First, I want to say that security is different than privacy. They're related, but they are fundamentally different concerns. And I think sometimes those terms get confused as being the same. So you can have systems that are secure, but that still violate the privacy of people, and vice versa, right? I think the nature of data is more complex. There are elements of data that must be secured, and there are other elements of data that should be democratized or open. In which case, you no longer have security concerns per se, but then you have privacy concerns. I like a city that is inclusive. I enjoy people, just generally speaking, and cultures and diversity. And so I think that's really important to becoming kind of the most whole human that you can be, is to learn from opinions that you don't even necessarily agree with. And the more you learn, then I think the better human you become.